Alright, so now that we've covered leaf arrangement, you should be able to tell that this species right here, Petiolate, Hedycaria arborea, has opposite leaves. And you should also know the difference between alternating, opposite, and whorled leaf arrangements. Next up, we're going to be looking at the leaf attachment. So on this Petiolate species, the leaf attachment is focused entirely on the petiole. And if you don't know what a petiole is, then you need to go back and watch part 1 of this series where I go over all the botanical terminology that you need to know if you're getting into plant identification. Essentially, we're looking at whether the plant has a petiole or not. And you can see with the Petiolate here, it does indeed have petioles. And this is what we call a petiolate leaf, because it has a petiole. On the other hand, if the leaf has no petiole at all, in which case the lamina is kind of attached directly to the stem of the plant, as in the example here of tall mingi-mingi, Leucopogon fasciculatus, then we call the leaves sessile, which means that they have no stalk. In some cases, you may actually be a little bit unsure whether it has a petiole or not. For example, I've got a young Cody tree here, and it kind of almost looks like it has petioles, but they're very short and not very obvious. If this is the case, we can call it subsessile, meaning almost sessile. There you have it. That covers everything there is to know about how the leaves are kind of arranged or attached to the stems of the plant. Next up, we're going to get into actually describing the leaves themselves. I'll see you then.